All right. Well, anyway, East New York's finest, hosted by yours truly. Doing a video today was the last day of one of my thrift shops doing their. They did like a 4 day 50% off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today, and all 4 days they open at 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Um, Friday, my boy Tony took me, and we it was very good, very productive. I got a lot of street sharks, some other stuff. Saturday he went to the market. I didn't want to go, and it wound up being a bad day, so I'm glad I didn't. Then Sunday, which was yesterday, my boy Vinny picked me up and he took me, and I wound up finding the original vintage Predaking from the Transformers. Unfortunately, he didn't have his fist, the Predaking head, and the feet, but it had all 5 robots. No weapons, no nothing, but one robot was ready together. It was like the chest, the 2 arms without the fist, of course, and then half of one of the legs, and that was only $4.99, and it was 50% off for that. So that wound up being $2.50 for that. Then the other one, they had it, the other leg or arm, whichever part it was, they had him individually priced at $10.99. So that wound up being $6.50. So basically, I paid under $10 for a whole Predator, all 5 of the original vintage Transformer robots, or Decepticons, whatever you want to call them, Predacons or whatever. Anyway, and some other stuff I can't think of right now. A couple of games, nothing great. And then I had to go take care of some business. And then from there, ironically, the place I went to, I thought it was 2, but they had 3 places. They had one in Wayne, one in Kenilworth, and then the other one in Teterboro. So being that Kenilworth is literally the next town over from Union, I went to their location. Then I walked from there to Second Avenue, and Tony wound up meeting me like maybe about 2.5 hours after I was there, and he wound up getting some good stuff as well. So I'm showing you guys this stuff. They had a lot of nice stuff today. I mean, not as far as toy related, not as great as Friday, but all in all decent. This thing here, they had this for a little over a month. Anybody know what this is? This is like that portable. It's like a portable screen for, like, if you want to take your PlayStation 4 or your Xbox One or whatever with you. You can plug it up to this, and you have a screen to go along with it. They had this priced at a ridiculous price for well over a month ago for $200. And since then, I think it went on sale at maybe a couple times at $200 for half off, and they didn't sell it. I guess they realized the price was crazy on it for what they were asking. And I don't know why today I just saw it there, and I was like, hey, how much can I see it? So I wanted to turn it on to see if it worked, because I knew it was going for $200. I'm like, is $100 worth paying for it? I mean, $100, it is worth for $100. I mean, half of $200 is definitely worth that, obviously, and it does work. At least the screen comes on. I don't know if it has audio or whatnot, but when I looked again, they had it priced at $99. So I was like, oh shit, I'm definitely grabbing it, because I was gonna grab it for the 100. So it wound up being even better. So I'm gonna show you guys that, and I'm gonna show you. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags here. 5 bags. This I got for, I think, one of my Nintendo posters. And then I have, again, that and whatever here. Like I said, I didn't go with him this Saturday. Saturday I just passed 2 days ago. So let's see what we got here. What I should have did was I should have laid everything out. But too late. I might not even post this video anyway, because the last 2 or 3 videos from Friday and yesterday, I don't think I posted them. Because I don't really get that many people watching my videos anyway, so sometimes I think that's why half the time it doesn't really make no sense in me even doing it. Like this big Smurf thing, it sells for like $20 to $25. Actually, $20 to $30 sold on eBay. They had it priced at $7.99, and so I wound up paying $4 for this. So that's pretty cool. Tony picked this out. I wasn't really paying attention. I do have a lot of Imaginext stuff. I really don't like getting any more Imaginext stuff, but being that this is so cheap, I had to get it. It was it's coming off, but it was $5.99. So this wound up being $3, and it sells from anywhere from $25 to $35 used. So I grabbed that, and it is part of the Imaginext line. I got tons of Imaginext figures. Okay, and this is actually taped to this frame. Again, I got this frame for like one of my Nintendo posters, and this was actually taped to it. So yeah. And her, they put out a lot of like I think it's called Batat or some, I don't know. There's like two different companies that put out toys that look like American Girl dolls. You got Our Generations, which I believe is the Target exclusive of their dolls. And then you have, I think the other, it starts with a B and ends with a T. I think it's called Batat or whatever. So I guess this is the only one that was a real American Girl doll. I'm to the point now, I can see, I know an American Girl doll just from looking at it. And it's ironic because they had two other American Girl dolls they put out, I think it was either last week or the week before that. And they had it priced at the same price, which is $10.99. And it wasn't behind that boutique area. So I guess whoever put this out, they didn't realize that it was an American Girl doll. So, and they put out a lot of dolls today. They put out a couple of like the Disney dolls and stuff, and I guess the person probably just got fed up, and I'm glad they priced this at $10.99. So I wound up paying $5.50 for an American Girl doll. She's got on the American Girl doll clothes too, and this was the only one. Because if there was more, I would grab them all, and that was a steal. Okay. This bag I'm gonna show you last because there's a lot of crap in here, a lot of cars and stuff. I'm doing it now. I was going to do it tomorrow morning, but I'm doing it now because I'm going to just rest tomorrow because I picked up these two games. I had credit because I traded a lot of stuff in to GameStop, so I had credit. So I brought two games. These I'm gonna wash this and then take it to my backyard once the snow melts. This is actually $2.50. Last year, I sold a lot of Nerf guns all spring and summer at my garage sales, and everybody been asking me for water guns. So this year I promised I was gonna get more water guns. If anything, water guns and not Nerf. But even though everybody was looking for water guns, everybody who asked for water gun, they all brought 1 to 2 Nerf guns, and for each person I probably made anywhere from $20 to $45 for people looking for water guns who still brought Nerf. And I probably had like maybe 140 or so Nerf guns. I picked up some of these today in Walmart. Whole bunch of these. I think this is like the new series. Okay. All right, here. So they did have this. This is the original Flock Panther. But he is like, kind of going bald or losing his flockness or whatever you want to call it. But it was only $1, so I grabbed it. Again, it was half of $1.99, excuse me. I also grabbed this Fisher Price truck. Sold on eBay with the figure for like $35 to $60. Only paid $2.50. No figure, but I'll take it downstairs, wash it, let it air dry, because that's what I do with these things. Always remember, man, people shop with their eyes. Always remember that. Same thing with this. Unfortunately, the back of this is cracked. And then it's missing the 2 front pieces, but for $3, and this is the Batmobile from 1984. $3, so definitely wasn't gonna pass that up. For $3, somebody will still buy it. Somebody probably have the parts or use it for parts or whatever. Then we got some more cars in here. All this stuff's got to go downstairs. Here is Battle Cat, well, Cringer. I have this one upstairs already with, he's already in Battle Cat mode. So that was also $1.99, making it $1. This, I love this movie, and
I like watch some movies. I love watching on VHS because it brings back nostalgia. All their VHSs they sell for $1, so this is 50 cents. Unfortunately, this Pokemon game wasn't in there, but I still paid the $1 for the case because I probably have Pokemon Alpha Sapphire for the 3DS. If I don't, there's a great chance I'll probably get it loose, and I'll have the case for it. Either way. Both of these bags cost me $8 because they were half off each.
And I got them because there are some Lego Friend figures in here. So I grabbed them because they're definitely worth it.
Then we got the Spider-Man. He didn't have a price yesterday, but they put a price on him. Orange and green was their price for today. So this is actually $1.50. So I grabbed them. I get these now. I get a lot of these. I take advantage of them because they normally sell them for $4 to $7, even $10. And same thing is Unique. Unique, a lot of these times they're $4.99 up to $14.99 depending on the character. Red, white, and blue will always sell like a lot of these, not just for Spider-Man, but all the different style versions of different Marvel, DC, Power Rangers, Star Wars. They'll put like anywhere from 2 to 5 per bag, and they're anywhere from $3.99 up to $12.99 for the bag, depending on who's in it and how many figures. So to get him for $1.50 there, knowing that they normally price these at a lot more. And then these I picked up because me and Tony he got 3 vintage red line cars. I only got 1, but that's cool. But these, it's priced at $3.99. So basically for $2, I already got like 4 cars in here. 5 cars I could sell for $1 each. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is that's a real Hot Wheel. That's a Matchbox. So you got 6 cars in here, and then you got the school bus. The school bus, I don't know, but these guys, I paid $2, so I basically got like $4 in here. There's already a $4 profit. Okay, what's in this one? I don't even know if I still have those videos. So. I'm using my messed up arm, so you can bear with me. Sorry about that. So when Tony came, I already had like maybe 12 or so games, and being that he did me the favor about coming through and picking me up, because normally on Mondays he don't do nothing. He stay home with the family, so I gave him some stuff. Because he's my boy, he's my boy, and, he's a video gamer too. So these I kept. This one, my dude came out and handed to me personally. I don't know if I have Mario Party 8 for the Wii. So now I do probably. I need an extra copy of this anyway to go, and because I think last week or sometime the week before that, me and Tony both got the Mario Kart Wii box with the steering wheel. And we both didn't have the game. I already have this game, but I don't have an extra copy to put into that. But now I do. This game actually sells for, I think, $15 to $20. I just picked this one up just to pick it up. I meant to give it to Tony. Then this is brand new. For the Wii U, you got Lego Dimensions. It's brand new. And excuse me, every one of these games were $1. They sell these games for $2. And we're getting it 50% off, so took advantage of that. Got this Lego hat. Obviously, it's too small for Isaiah, but he don't like wearing hats anyway. But it's $4, so again, half of that is $2. So I took advantage of that, and it's brand new, so I could definitely sell that. This is $5. Xbox One controller for $5. Cannot beat that. One of the ladies there, she just got frustrated, and she wound up just throwing me these 2 little My Little Ponies because she remembered me picking them up yesterday. So she just said, you know what, here you go. And she handed it to me and said, hey, don't worry about it. You can take them. And I was like, okay. She's the supervisor in the back, so. And then this is another bag, $2, $3.99. And again, these are more cards I can sell for $1 each. And this was actually $2.99. Prices fluctuate. There's one car in here messed up because some kid decided to make a Jamaican car. Not to be funny, but as you can see, colors of like Jamaica, I believe, either Jamaica or Africa. So this car, I'll just discard. These other cars, you know, because I wouldn't sell nothing like that to somebody who might be a car guy. Then here's another car for $3, and it wound up being $1.50. And you got a nice amount of cars in here, so yeah, worth it. Ironically, now let me show you guys something real quick. This was $3. Now this is a gaming mouse. A Logitech G502. If this mouse is better than mine, I'll probably switch up. It's similar to my mouse. Now, my mouse I think I got from Target or Walmart. Either way, it was like $40. No, $60, $50. I don't know, whatever. But before, when I first got this gaming computer, I was looking for a mouse for a week. A mouse and a gaming computer. I mean, a gaming keyboard and a gaming mouse. Ironically, today I get a gaming mouse. Now we went to Target. And for like 2 weeks, I was in Target looking for a webcam. Not nothing. I went today. They had one webcam protected in a plastic theft dimension, whatever they call it, one of those theft whatever things. And it's ironic because here it is. We actually went back before we went home. We ate and then we went back to Second Avenue before coming home after we stayed in Second Avenue for hours. Then we went over to Walmart. Target, then Walmart. Then from there we went back to, we ate and then we went back to Second Avenue before coming home. And not only did I get this and that Xbox One controller, and Tony got some other games, including he got a nice amount of Game Boy 3D games and some other miscellaneous stuff. But they also had in a box, they had a webcam. So they had a webcam, which is ironic. And I think it was $19.99, so it would have been $10. They had like 5 nice, about this size, nice Star Wars puzzles that somebody already had framed up. And I would have brought them, but they had $19.99 on them. They had Boba Fett by himself, Darth Vader by himself, Chewbacca and Han Solo, and then they had R2-D2 and C-3PO. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4. They have 4 of them. But $40 is probably a cheap price, to be honest, because when you put a puzzle together and you frame it, a lot of these puzzles are worth money, especially when they're framed already. And I was thinking about getting it, but I'm like, $40 for the 4 of them, and then being that I have all those arches. If I had regular straight walls up in the attics, I would have got them. It would have been a $40 thing because each poster is probably worth that. But because I have all the arch up there, and I already basically used all the real estate in the staircase area, leading up and down from the attic, I didn't have the space for all of them, so I was like, the hell with it. So that's really why I left it. So this I'll probably just resell, or I'll probably sell it to Vinny because Vinny's into gaming stuff. So yeah, we got that. Boom, boom, boom. Now moving to this one. The lady made a mistake and she put this out on the cart to go out because normally the video game stuff now what they do is they put all this stuff. They take this, they escort all this stuff up to the front in the boutique area. Luckily, I intercepted it before somebody else got to it. Of course, the rubber band came off, but it was $30, which is ironic because I'm not gonna go into details. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. Because what they say with never let the left hand know what the right hand dealing, right? So this is gonna go out to be sold with a nice video game bundle that I have. We got here. Only thing I'm gonna keep is this game, which is Mario Kart 64, and this particular Nintendo 64 controller. If I have a red one, I'll keep this in here. If not, I'll take this one. So we have a Nintendo 64 in here that was $29.99 with all this stuff, including the Mario Kart. And the Mario Kart is worth the $30 by itself. Actually, probably extra $5 to $20 extra on top of that. But anyway, so it was only $15 because again, it's half off of 30. So that was a steal. All right. And what's this one? Is this complete? Okay. And then now for the last bag. And this is definitely the last bag that I got. Again, this bag was the one that we brought on the way going home when we went back. So this, I was like, you know what the hell with it? I grabbed it anyway, cause they sell for around $45 to $60 for a Wii. The Wii U still sells for anywhere from 70 to over 100, but this was kind of pricey, $40. But it is a black Wii, and it's the black Wii that's backwards compatible. No, is it backwards compatible? No, it's not. But it doesn't matter. It is a black Wii, and it's in good condition. It's missing. It has everything except the remote, but that's still cool. And it only cost me $20, so I'm gonna add that to the bundle as well. And then let me show you guys this crap, because I'm gonna take all this stuff downstairs anyway. This I thought it was loose, but I guess somebody, I don't know why they put a rubber band here, but it helped me out because they probably would have had this priced at $24.99 or something like that. But it is brand new sealed, and they had it priced at $8. So I want to pay $4 for Lego City number 60181 Forest Tractor. So that was a steal. I don't need rocket science to tell me that. I know Lego enough to know that. Let me just dump all this crap out here and make it easier. Okay, so these always sell for me. Recorders always sell for me, and this is a Sony one, and they had it priced at $4, so it only cost me $2, and they sell for around $20 to $40 loose. So that's then, I'll bring that out to sell. And this I picked up. This is like a pin set. I'll look it up. It's from a company called Quill. Tony did pick up a pin set. He put me on to stuff, you know. He put me on because he picked up a pin set that sells for around $80. And I think it was sterling silver. And so I picked this one up. It was $6, so I only wound up being $3. I do know that company, Quill. So I'll look this up and see what this is worth anything. And pin sets do sell. Sometimes you got broaden your horizons, man. You can't be stuck to one thing when you out here selling stuff, man. I'm learning that. I ain't gonna say I learned that. I am learning that because, you know, I get to the point where I get a lot of pride, and I get very arrogant when thinking that I know toys and video game stuff. So hey, that's what I'm into. Sometimes, you know, I'm learning about clothes and other stuff because I see people picking up stuff that goes for a very, very huge, substantial number versus toys and video game stuff. So I'm trying to get out of these bad habits of just sticking with this stuff. You gotta keep an open mind when you're selling. That's all I can tell you guys and girls out there. So this one wound up being $3.99 as well. So it wound up being, again, whatever it is, it was a half off of that. And then she came out with more stuff, and they wound up pricing this. It's supposed to have been in the bin for tomorrow. So I wound up paying $1 for this, $1 for these, $1 for these, $1 for these. This was $1 as well. There's one car in here. I think it's I think this is actually a treasure hunt. This was $1 as well. I think one of the cards came out the thing. Yeah, it did. Which one was this one? This one was $1.99 as well, so it wound up being $1. This one was $4, but you know, as you see, it's car stuff. So yeah, $3.99. Another one for $1.99, which was $1. Another $1.99 one. Same here. And this one, oh yeah, I think I showed you guys. Yeah, you've seen that one already. And this one was also $1.99. And then this was $7. I only got it because it was actually $3.50. I'll put this in with the toy bundle. And as you see, it comes on. It works. 90% of the time I get these, they always work. So I'll put that in with the video game bundle. Oh, and of course, I showed you guys the frame. The frame was $6, so I wound up paying only $3 for it. It's still brand new. You gotta take that. You gotta peel this off for the acrylic, so that way the acrylic cover don't get scratched up. But as you see here, oh, actually no, it was $9.99. So it wound up being $5. Excuse me. So let me put this over here, cause I don't want to get messed up. Now moving back to this pile. So you got this, all this stuff here. Then last but not least, I'll show you guys this bad boy. When I came in the morning, it was a nice day to walk. It was chilly, but I was warm enough to where I was comfortable. I was comfortable, and what I had on and the weather actually complemented each other. And this is it. Has the adapter, and I did plug it up. It does work. It does come on. Hold on, let me show you guys. Let me show you, man. Because somebody might be like, "Oh yeah, how we know it works?" Because one thing I can say about YouTube is you always got the thumbs down crew. And I love mentioning you guys, and I love the fact that people like to thumb me down, and they have a lot of animosity and anger and hate and whatnot, because you know that not only does that fuel me, but it makes me feel good. Because one thing my mom always taught me is the less haters you have in the world, that means you're not doing something right. The more haters you have, the more you're doing something right, because people envy progress, and people envy what they are not and what they cannot be. You know, and no matter how nice you are, how cool you are, there's always gonna be thumbs down people and people that just hate you because they're just soft, malicious pieces of shit. And that's why I continue to do my videos, because people like that make me want to keep doing my videos. So when I saw that this lit up and I'm gonna power it on right now, and there you have it. Some people might say, I can't believe it didn't sell. They had this for over a month. I know it's been a month for sure, but I know it was over a month. I just don't particularly remember how long they had. I know it was over a month, but I think it was going more on 2 to 3 months, to be honest. But nobody wanted to pay $200 for it. And one thing I do like about this particular store is sometimes they'll listen to people. Like a lot of the managers, they cool with you. They'll listen to you. And if something don't sell after a while, they'll mark the price down for you. Well, for some reason, I guess they realized that it was too pricey. They wasn't selling it for the $200. They know there's a lot of video game people there. So I guess they realized, you know what, this is not going to work out. So I guess they figure, you know what, lower it by $100. So that's what they did. They could have put $149 on it, but they put $99 on it. And I happened to come in today, and I wanted this thing. And like I said, I was like, oh, they still have it, so let me look at it. And I was going to pay the $100 for it. You know? So some people might say, oh, why just cut off? It cut itself off because these things cut themselves off if you're not playing. You know what I mean? Like, just like a regular TV. It shuts itself off after a certain amount of time if there's nothing plugged up to it. So, pretty cool. So let me power it off here. And no, they had a price somewhere else, but they changed the price on it. And this is what it was. $100. And GameStop still carry them, and they're still around. I think some of them are under 100. I mean, I'm sorry, are under 200, but they're somewhere around. They're somewhere around 170 to like 230, depending on, I guess, the model. This model is G190. That's the model. So I don't know how new this is. Hey, what do you want? What do you want? He wants attention. Come here. Come here, Spike. What's up? Say hi. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi. Spike. He's a blue nose. Spike. Spike, Spike. What are you doing? He's happy. Say hi. Say hi. Speak. Speak. Speak, Spike. There you go. Good dog. Good boy. Speak. Speak. Bah. 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 Anyway, y'all, enough of that. So, yep, this is everything I got today, and I would have had to bring this home in an Uber because I went in the Uber this morning because, like I said, I had to go for whatchamacallit. I should have plugged up I should have plugged the Wii up to this thing, to be honest. I wonder, can I? I think this just has HDMI. I don't think it has composite. Yeah, it has HDMI, and I don't think I have an HDMI cord down here. I should have orchestrated this a little better because I think the HDMI cords I have are all upstairs. Hold on a second. Let me go look right here in my whatchamacallit. So excuse me 1 second. Because now that I think about it, I should, but I know that Wii doesn't have one. And of course, obviously, this Nintendo 64 definitely. And now I think about it, I don't know why this thing only has a HDMI. Well, it is a newer model, so I guess that's probably why, but I would like to plug it up. If not, I do have a Nintendo 64. I mean, the original Super Nintendo Classic. So let me see if I have. Okay, so I don't, but I do have a Nintendo 64. I mean the Super Nintendo Classic. When I'm doing my garage sales and I have TVs, I put them out front to display them. So let's look this bad boy up. So bear with me 1 second while I do this. Okay. Plug the power up. I don't know, you're probably like, oh my God, this black dude is so disorganized. Yeah, true. But that's what makes my videos unique, man. Is the fact that I don't even know. But let's plug this sumbitch up and see. Yeah, you guys gotta remember too, I still have this messed up shoulder. So my apologies. Plug this bad boy up. Plug it up, power it up. My wife is actually watching. I think she's watching the Lorraine Bobbitt thing. Like everybody else, I was outraged when I saw that back in the early '93 or something like that. But now looking at the video, looking at this, obviously it's probably her accord of what happened, but. It is, I do remember back then domestic violence was kind of looked at a certain way. So let's see if this thing is plugged up. Oh, there you go. Yep. And there you have it. This is my Super Nintendo Classic. As you can see, the speakers work. Look how beautiful that screen is. So this thing is definitely worth the price. So now I could go places and take whatever system I want. So that's the end of this video. I just wanted to show you guys that. I figure, you know what? Why not? Look at him. Look at him. You want to play, Spike? You want to play the game? Want to play? He ain't paying me no attention now. Says the dog that wants all the attention in the world. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, I like Mario. Look at him. Look at him. Want to play? Tell me you're a gaming dog. Look at him. He don't know what to do with himself. Yeah, he's saying that's his way of saying hello to everybody in YouTube land. A lot of people always give pit bulls a bad rep. They're great dogs if they're trained right and or depending on who their mother and father is. These dogs will give their lives for you. And if they get shot, they'll keep going after you until you put one in their head or something, God forbid. But these dogs they have an extremely high tolerance to pain. But anybody out there know, you guys know that. Plus these dogs, the pound per pressure they bite on somebody is disgusting because the jaws lock on you. So that means when they bite, they don't let go. And they lock. Their jaws lock just like a Rottweiler. And they could be a lot more malicious and vicious than a Rottweiler. They might weigh less, but they're a lot more agile. And they are smarter than a Rottweiler. Rottweilers aren't really the brightest tool in the shed. But like any dog, the more attention you show them and the more love you give them, the more they show it back. So now you guys can see that. I wanted to also show you guys that, because somebody probably said, oh, well, the screen went off on you, so the screen is no good. Well, now you see. That's why I was talking this long, so that way you guys can see that screen's not going off. It only went off because, after a while, if nothing's plugged up to it, it'll just automatically shut itself off or go into standby mode. Because like I said, I know there's a lot of haters and trolls out there, so people always wish you wrong and always want to, say something cynical and transparently nonchalant, so now you can't say that. Anyhow, peace. Please like, sub, and share, and keep in mind, the more people do so, the more it'll get me to want to do giveaways. And a guy who buys storage units, get a lot of great stuff at the flea market, and a guy who definitely does a lot of thrifting. Look at this with this kind of stuff that I get and better. I'm the right person you want to sub to, because the more people sub and subscribe, the better your chances of getting something for free, especially something nice. So keep that in mind. One day, depending on what I get and how many views and subs I get, I might, I get another one of these or something. Somebody would get something like this for free, just for being a sub. So stay up, y'all. Peace.